Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's new release video. I am super excited to share with you all two brand new products that are dropping in the shop as of today. I shared a sneak peek on this past Monday, and so if you saw that, you know that we have some budget icons and scripts and budget widget overlays to share with you all today, and I am super excited. During the brainstorming process for the widget overlays, I kept thinking of more and more widget overlays for budget that's budget related, and so I came up with so many that there is going to be a volume 1 releasing today, and then in the very near future there will be a volume 2. So lots of budget widgets heading your way, but let's go ahead and dive into it. So I'm going to open up the budget icons and scripts first, and then we will go through this in detail. Now, a little overview of the product, what you receive and all of that. You will receive a split screen GoodNotes file just like this one that has all the stickers placed for you and organized and everything. They're organized by alphabetical order, and so you'll receive that, but you will also receive a zip file of individual PNG images, and those are if you use a program outside of GoodNotes like Xoxo, NoteShelf, Notability, Zoom Notes, all of that. It does come with the shell, so you get the little split screen PDF and you can place the stickers on your own if you would like to organize them that way. But yeah, so that is what you receive. You receive both GoodNotes file and individual PNG images. They are cropped and they are transparent. So I will show you some of these in action as well, so you can kind of get a feel for how they are used. But these are the budget icons and scripts. So let's go through them first, and then I'll kind of share with you how you could use them, some examples. So we have balance, which could be, of course, like an account balance, bill due, car care, coffee run, date night, debt snowball, dental, dine out, entertainment, fill up, and groceries. The line underneath is so that you can write in an amount, and I envision this being used like on a monthly view or even your weekly view, your day, really any view, if you want to just kind of track your transactions and stuff like that. So that's page 1, and then here's page 2. So you have home care, household with the toilet paper, I thought that was really cute, income, medical, miscellaneous, and online order, rollover, shopping, to debt, to savings, vacation, and withdrawal. So that's the first 2 pages, and then we get into this style here. Now, some of these may look a little familiar if you've purchased our budget sticker book, the whole budget theme sticker book in the past. There's a lot more added to this one, and the fonts are different, just so you know, so it definitely looks a little bit different, but they're also very similar. So if you already have those stickers, you may see some repeats here, but again, the fonts are different, and then there's a lot added to this one. So if you already have those ones, then I don't know if you're gonna want these or not, but just kind of letting you know. So account balance, Apple TV Plus due. So I put a lot more of the streaming services. I am sure I did not get them all, but I tried to get like the big ones. So we have Apple TV due, bank deposit, bill due, budget meeting, cable due, car note due, cash out, cash withdrawal, clear, check cleared, credit card due, deposit check, electric due, Disney Plus due, fill up envelopes, gas due, and gym due. Then we have HBO Max, HOA, Hulu, insurance, internet, loan payment, meal service. So that would be like HelloFresh and Butcher Box, and I don't know, all the Factor I think is a big one now. So there's a lot of them. And then medical bill, mortgage, Netflix, no spend, paid off. So you can mark when you like paid off a certain debt. Paramount Plus due, payday, Peacock due, and phone bill due. And then we have Prime Video, refund received, rent due, request transfer, send payment, send transfer, sinking funds. I thought that turned out super cute too. Student loan due, subscription due, taxes, track expenses, trash, tuition, another version of tuition that could be more for like preschool. And then vet bill, water due, and YouTube TV due. So quite a few icons and scripts in this. And then of course you get the black script, but then you also get the white script. So this is perfect for layering on top of dark colors, or if you use, you know, a dark mode planner or anything like that. So it's all the same stickers, but just in the white script. So I love how those turned out as well. So that's the icons and scripts, lots and lots there for you to choose from and use. Really happy with how those turned out. Let me show you an example of how you would use one of these. So let's say I had grocery pickup. I'm gonna take this and copy it. And then let's go over even to my sticker book I'm currently using, which is to Done 5. And I'm going to paste this in theory. GoodNotes is still being weird about copy and paste for me. So I'm gonna paste this here if I want on my brushstroke stickers. You could layer it obviously on any sticker, but I really love how this looks. So now I'm gonna take both of those and copy, and I'm gonna go over to my monthly view here. So let's say today is the 18th, and I will attempt to paste this again. Bear with me. I hope that this gets fixed soon, but that's kind of what it is for now. So then I can put my groceries here, and I can say, okay, groceries were, you know, $179.82. I just totally pulled that out of thin air, but so you could track your transactions that way. Obviously, you also could just put this completely on its own if you wanted to. You could color this in with your highlighter tool if you wanted to, but just a fun, different way to track your transactions. So that's just kind of showing you those in action. You can use any of these stickers layered on top of other stickers. The white will come in handy, like I said, for dark colors. So let's even go over here, and let's say I have a bill due, and I'll go over to my labels, basic, and maybe put this on like a circle label or something like that. Here we'll do a dark green color, and again we'll try to paste. It's been really bad today on the day that I want to film, of course. But yeah, so you can just take this and you can make it smaller, put like, look how cute that looks. Doesn't that look so cute? And you can even like, you know, put it up a little higher and then write in below it what the bill is and everything. But I love this, and you can crop it too. So say I want to, let's see, go to freehand, and if you don't want the icon, you can just come here and grab just the words if you want. How cute is that? You can do the same thing with just, you know, the little icon on the side. But yeah, so many different ways that you can use these. And now let's go ahead and check out the widget overlay. So as I said, this is volume 1, and these would be layered on top of our widget shapes, which are included in all of our sticker books. You're gonna find them in 3 main shapes: vertical, horizontal, and rounded square. And they come in all the shapes for the widget overlays themselves. And of course, I will show you those in action here in just a moment too. But let's go through them all first. So same as the icons and scripts, you're gonna get them with a black script and the white script, and they're all organized alphabetically here. So let's go through them one by one. We have a bills due tracker with the due date, the bill, you can check off when it's paid, and the amount. And then we have budget check-in, where you can write in what's going well, what needs improvement, and any notes you wanna make. And then we have a budget plan. I love the simplicity of this. So it's just what you're bringing in with the little plus symbol. You write the date, the source, expected, actual, and then over and under. You can blow these up really big if you want and make that your budget. Say your budget's just super simple. Now, there's not very many lines here, so if you're someone who has a lot of bills, you may want to lump things together. For example, Andrew and I both have life insurance. I could combine our life insurance and put it in under one umbrella category of life insurance versus breaking them out. You can do that with like cash envelopes. You could write in just cash envelopes and whatever you're going to take take out for that. You could do, let's see, like entertainment, make that an umbrella, and then kind of add in whatever, you know, expenses would fall under there, and then track the individual ones on your monthly view. That would be my advice, because like I said, there's not very many lines here. Or you can use this for part of the month. Like you could say, okay, I'm going to use this for the 1st through the 15th, and then I'll use another one for the 16th through the rest of the month, whatever that may be. There is a paycheck budget one in here as well, so I will of course share that with you. But this is just super simple. What's coming in, what's going out, and then down here the equals, income, what your outgo is, and remaining left over. So I love that one. And then a debt tracker, so you can write the debt up here, the starting balance, the minimum payment, the interest, and then date, payment, and balance. So you can kind of track it that way. Expense tracker, so date, item, amount, and then a spot to do the total down here. Financial goals, so short-term, long-term, and notes. And then another version of the financial goals of this month, next month, and this year. Financial wins with just blank boxes, so you can kind of write in or put pictures or whatever you want to do there. And then we have an income tracker. So very similar to the expense tracker, you can just total it up over here. I feel like those are really great for small business. And then we have the monthly summary. So you can write in the month up here, and then your total income, bills, expenses, debt payments, savings, and what's remaining. So it's a monthly summary. Just so you know, guys, I live near an Air Force base, and the jets have been going nuts this morning. So you may hear them a ton in this video. At one point I was sitting here for like 4 minutes waiting to film, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have to do it. So if you hear it, that's what that like kind of loud sound right now is in the background. So here's the paycheck budget. So you can write the date range, what's coming in, what's going out, very similar. It says rollover down here for your paycheck budget, very similar to the budget plan. And then a savings tracker where you can write in the account and keep track of your balance, what you're taking out, what you're putting in. Then there's sinking funds, so your category, start, what you put in or took out, and then the end balance. And then this tall envelope here, which I absolutely love. So it's a tall envelope. I will definitely show you that in action because I love this. But you can write in the date, the description, what you're putting in, what you're taking out, and then the balance. So this could be for a sinking fund, it could be for an expense like groceries, whatever your cash envelopes are, all of that. And then we have a transaction log, so it's a date column, category, amount, description, perfect to go along with your sinking funds. And then a weekly check-in, so the date range, all your categories, your starting balance, what was spent, and your ending balance, and then a spot for notes down here. And then on the last page, we have weekly spending for a Monday start and a Sunday start. So you can just add up what was total spent for each of those days, and then add up what you spent that whole week. So, and then they do come, this is hyperlinked by the way, so if I tap on the little circle up here, it's gonna take me to that shape, take me to this shape here, and you do get the individual PNG images for these two, and then the hyperlinked GoodNotes file. So these are the same, they're just in a different orientation, so I'll kind of scroll through them so you guys can see how they look. It's a little different, like the budget plan here, and debt tracker, so it's just formatted obviously a little different, but very, very simple. It's pretty much the exact same information that you'd be tracking. So, and like I said, these will fit on our widget shapes. They're made with the same proportions, so it works out really well. I love this envelope here. There's a bunch of spots to track that. And then we have these ones here as well. Weekly check-in, weekly spending. And then on this last one, the rounded squares, you're gonna get a bunch of different ones. Obviously I can't fit like a whole budget plan on here, but it's broken up a little different, so I'll share that with you. So bills due, this would be great for like a week where you don't have very many bills, or even if you wanna put it on like a daily spread. Budget check-in, what needs improvement, and you can blow these up, like I said, super big, which is nice. Budget check-in, what's going well, what needs improvement, a debt tracker, expense tracker, perfect for like a daily spread, I think. And then long-term financial goals, next month's financial goals, short-term financial goals, this month financial goals, this week. So if you have just like a blank canvas to work with, we always include totally blank templates in our planners, then you could easily like put together your own budget spread using these widgets, which I think is really fun. So you can kind of piece it together and make it however you want. This year's financial goals, financial wins, income tracker, rollover amount, savings tracker, sinking funds. So if you only have a few, Andrew and I were just talking about starting just a couple little sinking funds like for Christmas and car maintenance and stuff like that. So we may get those going. So we'll only have a couple. In the past we've had a lot more, but our financial situation's just changed quite a bit. So, but this will be perfect if you're one of those who only has just a few sinking funds. And you can crop any of the other ones too if you want, but some of these have shorter lists. This week's spending. Now, this does come in a Sunday start as well. When I was putting together the GoodNotes file, I didn't leave myself enough spots for that. So I did put the Sunday start in the individual PNGs. So if you're someone who uses Sunday start, you could just swap these out if you want to. But they are in the individual PNGs. I put Monday start here because I think that's more commonly used, but the Sunday start is in the individual PNGs as well. And then today's spending, total bills, total debt payments, total expenses, total income, total savings, or two savings, transaction log, and a weekly check-in with a fewer spots there. And that's all the widget overlays. Now let me show you kind of how these are used in action. So I'm gonna grab this little envelope here. My throat's really scratchy right now, so I'm trying really hard not to cough. As you can see, I've been kind of playing with these. As I put them together, I sort of play around with them. But let's, because this is black, let's put this over here on a little bit of a lighter color. So you can just kind of make this as big as you want, and I love how that looks. And then you can copy this whole thing, put it in your spread and everything. And then let's do another one. Let's do the paycheck budget. And I'll grab one of the white ones so you guys can see how that looks on a darker color here. So we have these solid widget shapes, and then we have some of the ones up here too. Like you can put it, the white won't really show very well, I don't think, on this, but we'll just use it for now. Yeah, I would definitely use the black one on this one, but you can kind of layer that on top. You can't really see it, but let me grab one that you can see here. We'll just do that same one, paycheck budget. So I could put that on the butterfly here. I think that's so cute. And they're portioned for like the solid colors, but you can make this a little bit smaller if you want. There will be a little bit of space on the sides for these ones, but you can also very easily, if you want it to take up the whole space, like I'm completely content with that. But these stretch out actually pretty well. They don't look distorted or anything, so if you wanted to kind of have it fill the space a little bit better, you can do that too, and you can kind of tweak it however you would like. But that's the horizontal shape. Again, I was experimenting over here. And then let's do one of the rounded squares. But you can kind of see how these work. I have a whole video dedicated to widget overlays and how they all work, but let's grab this bills due. That would definitely, I would think, be one of the more commonly used ones. So I'll do this little bunny over here actually. So cute. You can kind of just layer these right on top, and I would probably move this down just a smidgen, and you just right on top of it, like, you know, on the first, our mortgage is due, and it's like 1,500 something, I don't remember, and then you can mark it off when it's paid and all that. So I really love how that turned out. So that's one of the ones on the rounded square, and then we'll go over to the vertical as well. And our widgets come with a straight edge and also a round edge, with the exception of the square that's just round, but that's kind of how it works. So let's go to the vertical here, and we'll do a debt tracker, copy that, and you could do just like this plain one here and kind of just plop it right in there. But they're made to fit really, really well in these widget shapes. And like I said, you could kind of pick a kit and piece together your own collage of oh my gosh, budget widgets, oh my goodness, budget widgets. You can create your own little collage of them and kind of make a budget spread that works perfectly for you, and it would be decorative. So I just think that's really, really fun. So, you know, yeah, that's the widget overlays, and those are the releases for you guys today. We have the widget overlays, and then we have the icons and scripts, both budgeting related, and as I mentioned, there will be a volume 2 coming for widget overlays. So I'm really excited about that. There's so many options already included in here, and then there will be more to come with the second release of them. So those are the new releases for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing our new products that are out today. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you. I am going to have a budget video up on Friday, I believe, because I'm moving my Plan With Me's to Saturday morning. By the way, I did the like live premiere and chatting with you guys during my last Plan With Me, and that was a stinking blast. I loved every second of that. It was so fun connecting with you guys. We had people from Iceland and Ireland. Like, I just think that's so amazing. Can you imagine? I was born in 1986, and I can't even imagine like that being a possibility when I was a kid. You know, I thought it was super cool when I had my Motorola pager at one point, and then like the Razr phone was all the rage, and now here we are, we're like talking to each other internationally. I just think that's so cool to be able to connect with you guys in that way, and it was just a blast being able to talk to you guys in real time. So thank you so much to all of those who attended that and got to chat with me and everything. I just think that's really fun. So we're gonna try that Saturday morning though, because Friday morning a lot of people were at work, obviously. So I felt bad because a lot of people are like, well, I'm at work, so I'm not really able to plan along, or you know, all that. So I think Saturday morning will work better for that. So we're gonna give that a try, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have new releases, of course, Wednesday, but then I will release my budget videos or put those up on Fridays. So I am trying to do more like content on Instagram and like some short form content. It's all experimental and everything, so just bear with me as I'm finding my groove with that. But I know long stuff is not for everybody, and so I want to create some like short form content available in the form of like a YouTube short or a reel or whatever. But it's going to take a bit for me to find like my footing with that, because I'm just not very good at it, to be honest. I'm just learning and trying to come up with like templates and find my own groove with it, you know? So that's what you can expect for videos for the rest of the week, and then we will have a new release next Wednesday as well. So lots of exciting things happening. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really, really helps me out. Be sure to subscribe to catch all of my future videos, and I hope you're having a fabulous week, and I will chat with you all later. Bye.